Hey guys, Jason Schnitzer here, and what I've got for you is the Cypress Market Minute for week 41 of our 2022 real estate market. As always, inventory check, numbers. We've got 38 active homes for sale in Cypress, 4 new ones, and 7 pending sales. And probably the biggest news, if you haven't heard and you haven't watched any news in the last month, is interest rates. Interest rates have gone up significantly, almost pushing past the 7% mark. And the biggest question that we're getting right now is, how is this affecting our market? Well, we've been tracking numbers for so long that, of course, we've got them readily available to us. So we go back and compare to 2021 and just how are we stacking up against that market. And the biggest thing that sticks out is pending sales are down about half. Half as a whole of Orange County. And the reason for that is very much so what interest rates are doing. If you've been listening to my videos, you've been hearing me talk about that we've come out of an affordability market where interest rates were really low. Money was really inexpensive to borrow, and therefore it makes it more cost effective to the buyer at the end when they're making their monthly payment. Of course, that causes more demand, which shrinks our supply, which has caused our prices to go up. Now, with interest rates going up, it is taking away a lot of on the demand side with less buyers out there. So the $1 million question is how is that going to affect prices for sellers? And it's really a little bit more complicated than, well, you think less buyers, that would mean prices are going to keep dropping. There's a kicker to that, because we are dealing with a finite resource, and that is prime real estate property. And what I'm talking about is, of course, you guys in Cypress, any property located ocean front to 15, 20 miles off the ocean is considered, that coastal region real estate, which is very sought after. So whenever you're dealing with a finite supply, there's a very big X factor with that, because, the fact is there's just only so many of those available. So that really helps with holding value. So where I'm getting at is when you think about the stock market and where you can put your money from an investment standpoint to where it's safe. Real estate has historically been an avenue that you can definitely tap into to accomplish that goal. And what I've seen and talked about with a lot of my past clients is right now not a lot of people's stock portfolios are performing very well. I know mine isn't. But real estate values are still holding, and in fact they've appreciated even with our little downturn here in 2022, and projected to be up between 10 and 12% year over year for this year. That being said, I do believe that tried and true real estate is going to be a very big factor in what's going to happen in the next 12 to 36 months, depending on which way our economy ends up going. Based on the news and the numbers, it seems like we may be heading potentially into a recession. So all the more important to make proper plans for yourself and your family, especially if you're thinking about having a move with real estate in 2023. Highly advise you to take advantage of our free real estate consulting, where we sit down with you and we talk about your plans, give you our opinion on what's going on in the market, what we're seeing in the market to best help you accomplish your goals, whether that be to buy down, to buy up, to buy an investment property, to retire, move out of state, et cetera, et cetera. Maybe it's just your first house and you're trying to wrap your head around what you should do, when you should buy, all that good stuff. So we're here for you to help. We'd love to help you guys out. Our belief is we just want to provide you with all the information possible, the best information possible, so you guys can make the best decisions on what is most of the time your most expensive asset, your real estate portfolio. So here to help you guys, and good to be back, and I'll catch you next week. Thanks again for watching this week's episode of O.C Realtor Talk. If you gained any value from this video, we'd really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and followed us on all our social media platforms.
What Jason, I believe, is really, really important for you, whether you're buying a house or selling a house, is understanding the process and knowing exactly what you're getting into. So if you ever have any questions, just follow the links below and we'll get you those answers.